Now recognizes the member from Washington, Ms. Randall, for 5 minutes of questions. Ms. Randall.
Thank you so much, Mr. Chair, and thank you again to all of you here before us sharing your experience with the subcommittee so that we can better support this incredible work that you're doing. President Kapoman, you mentioned a little bit of this in your testimony, but I'm wondering if you can expand some about the importance of asserting greater self-governance over the issues directly impacting areas like forestry. Why is it so important?
Well, first off, the most important part is that all of us tribes, have lived in these areas, since the beginning of time, and we know how to manage the resource, whether it be the water, fish, timber, land, air, all of these things. We know how to do this, and how that impacts our tribal members on the ground every day is what matters, not just for today, but for those yet unborn. That's the critical piece for all of us. And how we do that, that's been the mystery for us working with federal agencies, is how do we put that piece together to make that happen? For at least in Quinault's case, we've had a relationship with the federal government for 170 years, and it's weighted more towards a bad relationship more than it is a good relationship. We want to turn that around. The best way to turn that around is to allow us the inherent right to govern our resources in a way that we feel is best, because that's what works. That's what truly works. And you come down and you look at our reservation and you see how some of the things we've implemented there to protect habitat, to protect land. It truly is working for us, and that's the model. Those are some of the models we would like to see go forth. And we've recommended some of those things in this document here as a way to get this to the next stage. And so I hope the committee really considers keeping this on as a project that is not just a project, but something that is there and that tribes can use, and no longer a demonstration project, but something that's done. So that's what we'd like to see.
Thank you. And, as we have heard that you're still in the process of finalizing the Indian Trust Asset Management Plan under ITARA. Can you speak a little bit to the successes, but also the ongoing challenges you faced as you navigate this process?
Yeah, I think a lot of the challenges have been, like I said, the follow-through from the BIA on how we should do this. The communication piece, it seems to me like there's a force, the BIA's the force. It's been done a certain way for so many years. It's been done this way by the BIA that there's like an ownership. There's a fear of letting go and letting tribes do what we've done. And I think that's what's been holding this up, and how we get beyond that is we have more hearings like this. We have some action plans that come out of this that guide us to a more complete project.
Thank you so much. And Ms. Schultz-Oliver, in just a few seconds, can you touch on how the trust asset management plans can be a strategic tool for climate resilience, which is such an important issue for, I know, those of us on the Olympic Peninsula?
Yeah, thank you for that. I think one of the key elements of the plans is that tribes can elevate their priorities, and many of our tribes, especially in the 18I region, do have an eye towards protecting that's not protecting our climate, but have an eye to making sure that our resources are protected from the impacts of any climate actions.